Hey, I'm Simone Peters, and I'm a PhD candidate at the University of Cape Town. So the Hub is an organization that was started by Floretta and Shose Kessi, and so it's just a hub for psychologists to start to think about how do we decolonialize psychology, how do we incorporate different disciplines such as feminism, such as Africanism, and so they really try to just create a space of networking, of sharing. And I mean, I've been going to PAR meetings where we talk about PAR methodologies, what photo voice can do for psychology, what it can do for people. I mean, we have First Fridays where we recently read Ratele's reading on 4 psychologies, which was really helpful. So they have these little meetings where we just meet and we're transdisciplinary. So we have ethnographers, anthropologists, we have psychologists, historians, all coming together and just conceptualizing what it means to do African work, what it means to do psychology, and do it differently. Okay, so for my PhD, I'm wanting to look at a particular Black community called Bishop Lavis, and so I want to look at young masculinities within this particular context, only because young so-called colored men have been pathologized predominantly in the literature. And so I would like to use intersectionality and Black feminist thinking to sort of rethink about how do we write about masculinities and how do we look at alternative narratives and start to theorize progressive so-called colored masculinities. And so my work will be very ethnographical, and it will also use PAR methodology. So I'm foregrounding these participants as experts, and so I'll be using a photo voice project. So it's going to be a very transdisciplinary sort of work, but it's just looking at how we start to look at gender and how we start to move away from pathologizing particular bodies and particular communities and sort of write them as complex being instead of just the singular narrative that we often see reproduced by specifically my discipline of psychology. Thank you very much.